Okay. Hello, and welcome to episode 91 of the Knitting Annihilator podcast. I am Akira, your friendly neighborhood knitter, and I am coming to you today from my amazing home in Adamsville, Alabama, where I live with my sexy, gorgeous husband and my two sons, Aiden, who is 4, and Ethan, who is 3. If you are a new viewer, welcome. I do hope you like what you see, and I hope you subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and comment and stay a while. And if you are a returning viewer, hey girl, hey, or man, or whatever you identify as, hello. How are you? Today is December 30th of 2022. We are a day or two away from a new year, so I figured I may upload this, if not tonight, then on the 31st, so it'll be New Year's Eve. So happy New Year if I don't get to speak with you again. Yeah, so it is about 9 o'clock at night. This is not my time, so you may get me in rare form, raw form, however you say it. But it's still going to be a wonderful episode either way. How are you? A few admin things. We are still running the Happy Needles Mal of 2022, where we are cleaning off our needles for the new year. I am very happy with some progress that I made and hopefully able to make more tomorrow. And yeah, so that's really what we're working on. And the whip has to be cast on this year, 2022, or before that. Nothing new cast on in 2023 will count. You need some old whips that you're cleaning off the needles for 2023 so you can make something new. And that's the only stipulation. They just have to be whips. Feel free to double dip, triple dip, wherever else they are doing things with whatever project you're using. Maybe I'm waking up an old project that can be used in other knit-alongs or make-alongs. And it's a make-along, so anything can go, whether that's knitting, crochet, whatever. So it ends at the end of February, and hopefully there's some things over on the hashtag, and I will definitely be pulling winners. It is over on Instagram. There was a little fun blurb in the last episode, and I've already contacted the winner, and I've gotten their address, and I will be sending their things out, if not tomorrow, then on Monday, if the holiday is not recognized. I know I had that problem with Christmas, so if not tomorrow, then the following day when the post office is open. So congratulations. Yeah. Whew, how are you? I'm exhausted. This is my second film session. I have filmed everything that I've knit in 2022, which I hope will go up tonight. So I may edit and get that up tonight, and then work on the podcast tomorrow. And then I'll have, so if I did do that, here's the eye for that video. And then I have my goals for 2023 to film tomorrow. So I'm trying to get the content rolling, guys. So yeah. So we've talked for 4 minutes and not shown any knitting. So let's get started. You can find me on Instagram as knitting_annihilator_. All my show notes and everything I talk about will be in the description box below. And, down there the doobly-doo, as you do. And if I miss anything, you can always leave a comment or find me on Instagram. I love questions. So, I am wearing the After the Storm cardigan by Kelly Fowler. One of my favorite, most recent makes. This is a paid-for sport DK weight pattern. And, yeah, I love it. This is the Frankie Gray Fibers. I feel like that's right. Frankie Gray Fibers hand-dyed yarn in the colorway Meddling Kids to go with someone's really awesome shirt. So, we have 2 victories this podcast. one battle that I am fighting till the death of me. And not really kryptonite, but some gifts. So let's go ahead and get started. So if you watched Vlogmas, if you didn't, I completely understand. You're not here for vlogs. It is a channel about crafting and watching day in the life crafting. But if you are here for Vlogmas, you will know that I finished my Vlogmas projects. So let's admire them. We'll start off with this one. I don't have them on because I just didn't feel like putting them on. After having to change clothes 12 times, I just couldn't find it in my heart to put it on. But I love them nonetheless. So, this is my first date slip dress by ShanaKay Salmon. I want to say, like, her handle is, like, AKA ShanaKay or something like that. But everything will be over here, possibly. I don't know where to put it because there's no, like, you know. But I'll figure it out in editing. But I'll put everything here. So this is the first date slip dress by ShanaKay Salmon. It's a paid for DK weight pattern. I knit the second size. I did a little modification of a slit in the side. I thought that was super cute. The yarn I used is Knit Picks. What is it? Swish DK. It's Knit Picks Swish DK in the colorway Holly Berry. And it's like a kind of red, Christmassy, maroony type color. I knit the second size, which called for a 36-inch bust. And yeah, so it's generally what it says it is. It's a slip dress. So if you I believe supposed to be a layering piece. My straps are a little long. I probably could have, I think I knit them like an inch too long. My straps are a little long, but that's okay. As long as you put something underneath or on top, this is super cute. I mean, I was cute with the underneath look, but I think I'd prefer to put something on top than underneath. Just for personal preference in regards of layering, I would prefer to put something on top and then kind of have this just peeking out. It's like a skirt. But nonetheless, I absolutely loved it. I love the way it fit. It's really just a personal issue in regards to your body and loving yourself. I did feel a little poochy, but it's Christmas, so it is what it is. I thought I looked super cute. Everyone kept telling me that it was kind of short for the weather, which means that it was the perfect length. Thank you. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. I used the recommended needle size, which was a US 6. I'm not finna guess. Yes, I am. Maybe a 4? 4 millimeters? That sounds big. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. It's on the screen. I don't know. I put it up there for you. But yeah, I finished it. Super, super happy. So, if that's the first one, then what's the second one? Why, thanks for asking. It is my Throwover by Andrea Mowry. So, the Throwover is I don't know who came first, the chicken or the egg, but I believe the cardigan came first. So, you know what? I'm not even going to disrespect her. She's the sister of the Throwback by Andrea Mowry, which is the cardigan version. The Throwover is the pullover version. I own both patterns now because I just didn't see myself finishing a cardigan with color work in time for Christmas. So I had to chug along. So I finished these in both about 20 days to 22 days took me to knit both projects. So the Throwover is a paid for worsted weight pattern, and I knit this with the recommended needle size of, I believe, a US 5 and a US 7. And this is all acrylic yarn. So I want people out there to see that no matter what the materials, as long as you have the heart, because it did take heart to get through this, that pound of love from Lion Brand was, it was trash. I can't, like, maybe, no, it was trash compared to the big twist that I used for the color work. I would have loved to just use big twist the entire project, because the pound of love was just, it was a nightmare to do color work with, respectfully. But I got her done. I got her done, and that's all that matters. This is a very thick sweater. Definitely a layering piece, something to go on top of something. So if these colors weren't that off, I would have put this on top of this. As you can see, they're kind of off, so I kind of let each piece kind of have their own moment. So I wore this to Christmas dinner at my great auntie's house, and I got some compliments, of course. And of course, someone asked me the most magical question you can ask a maker: did you make that? I said, well, yes. Yes, I did make this. In 22 days. Who do you know? Nobody, period. So I used, like I said, Big Twist for my color work, and Pound of Love from Lion Brand for the main body. I knit the second size of this as well. Anything that's 36-inch bust, that's where I go. 36-inch bust, or if there's like not 36 but like a 38, and it's like, oh, it's gonna have so and so negative ease, I'll do that. I don't understand those dimensions, dynamics, whatever, of the negative or the positive. I just go with what size I know my boobs are, and it just works. So I did 36. The modification I made on accident, but I seem to just fall in love with, is I did do balloon sleeves. So as you can see, there's balloon sleeves and a little bit of ribbing. It has double ribbing, 2x2 ribbing everywhere, which 2x2 is my favorite, so I was so happy that I didn't have to do that myself. And yeah, I enjoyed this. I thought this was going to scare me, because you do get to a point where you use all three colors, and that can be scary. But I powered through. I actually have not put this in the washer yet, which I think I should, to like, because what I hear is that Pound of Love softens up after a wash. So I should probably put this in the washing machine, because it's acrylic. That's another beautiful thing about that. I love my acrylic sweater. So this is my second acrylic sweater that I've made ever. And I wear my green one all the time. I literally, like, if I'm cold, I just throw that on top of whatever I'm wearing. So I can definitely see myself doing that with this too, because I don't feel guilty for getting anything on it, because I can just put it in the washing machine. I'm very nervous about putting wool in the washing machine. I've had a couple of encounters where I didn't put it in there, but someone else put it in there, and things happened. Bad things. So it's nice to just be able to put it in the washer. So yeah, I think that's it to say on that. This podcast may be pretty short. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't have much to show, and those other two videos are really the stars of this week. So yeah, so let's get into battles. There's really just one that I'm focused on that I would love to get done by January 1st, which means I only have tonight and like tomorrow, all day tomorrow. So living in my beautiful sister bag is my knit along that I am doing with Kalisha of the Quirky Monday Craft Cast, who is on the sleeves of her sweater, and her sweater is absolutely beautiful, and I am really close to being done with the body, so I'm chugging along. So this is the All That Tee by ShanaKay Salmon. As you can see, I'm a fangirl of ShanaKay Salmon. Her patterns are just super cute, and they're really like modern, but in like a modern in a respectful way, if that makes sense. Like modern in a way that like, you know that someone knit that, but it's like, girl, that's cute, like that. Instead of like a, oh, you knit, that's for your granny. It's like, no, ho, it's for me. I'm gonna put it the F on. Period. So, last time you saw it, I literally just had this little sliver here. My progress keeper, one is from Ooh Baby Beads, and the other ones are from Kalisha of the Quirky Monday Craft Cast. So I'm very excited to be able to use them in our knit along and just think of her when I knit. So, let me show you this one. So this is where we were. And that Velma Progress Keeper was me, I think, tracking where I could knit. I don't know. I was doing something with myself as like personal challenge thing. But here is where we are. I know you're looking at it like, girl, where are you? So I finished the back of it. I am now knitting up the front. This is hard to show. There we go. So I'm now knitting up the front. I still have a couple. I'm now knitting up the front. I still have a couple inches to go. And then after we knit up the front, then, you know, pick up a couple places and be done. I don't want to tell the pattern because it's a paid for fingering weight pattern. I have done everything to pattern so far. So, I am knitting this in the, I think it's the second size again. Whatever 36-inch bust is. I'm confident it's like the second size. It's either the second size or the third size. Because I think she does extra small, small, medium. I'm knitting the medium. Which I believe is the third size. I'm using the recommended needle sizes of a US 3 and a US 2. Which is a 3.25 millimeter needle for the US 3. And this is actually a US 2.25, which is a 3 millimeter. So I'll take that. The yarn that I am using, let's see if I can find you a, aha. The yarn that I'm using is called Emma's Yarn. This is our knit along because I visited Florida and me and Kalisha got to meet in real life, and we went to like her local, not so local, I don't know how local yarn store, and I bought this yarn there. So this is what we're knitting together. So Emma's Yarn is local to where she's at. And this, the main body colorway is It's Not Easy Being Green. And the dark colorway, I want to say, is Legal Tender. So, the dark green color is going to be my neckband and my cuffs on my sleeves. And this is short sleeve, so that is a blessing. All in itself. So, yeah, this is where I am. So, I will move Miss Tiana here up. Because that gets where you've seen it last. But I'll probably either leave Velma where she is or probably put her somewhere else. But, yeah. It's crazy because it looks like the front is like shorter than the back. But I think that's just because it's on short needles. Oh yeah, it's just because it's on short needles. I'm like, girl, did I mess it up? It's too late to go back, but yeah. So that's what I have. So while I'm editing, this will be what I'm working on. And tomorrow is New Year's Eve, and I have bingo with the beautiful, beautiful men of the Fiber Hustle. And it's pajama themed, so I'm definitely going to be in my pajamas knitting on this while playing bingo. Super happy. Yeah, and that's everything I had to say about that project. So let's get into some gifts that I got. So during Vlogmas, Kalisha of the Quirky Monday Craft Cast, we're best friends. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you're just like, God, you talk about her every podcast. We're best friends. I don't know what you want me to do. I didn't choose this life. This life chose me. So, we're friends. She sent me an advent calendar to open during Vlogmas. So I want to show you some of the colors. So, look how beautiful that is. That is Mitchell's Creations in the colorway Second Line. She provided me some Lola Bean in the colorway Hope. This one was the 12th day, and this is Emma's yarn in the colorway Christmas Sprinkles. It's blowing out a little bit, but it's like a white with like Christmassy colors. The Naughty Buffalo, which I don't believe she dyes anymore. I don't know, because I have a skein that I'm like hoarding because I don't know if she dies anymore or not. I want to say no. One of these are hers, and I hold on to it. I hold on to it for dear life because I never know if she dies again or not. So this one's called Brother Watch Your Back. Some beautiful greens. So you get the concept. I have 12 of these, and I'm going to find something to do with them. I don't know if I'm going to do a blanket. I don't know if I want to do a blanket or want to do like a featherweight cardigan. That might be too much. Maybe like a little t-shirt. Something to put on, because I love to put stuff on. Six. Yes, 12. So then on top of the 12 mini skeins, she gave me some stitch marker progress keepers. So you got one like this, like a little bear. I'm showing the ones that are purple because she knows that's my favorite color. So there's that one. And then 5 of these were Scooby-Doo inspired. So those are on my best friend project. So I got the whole gang from Scooby all the way to Velma and Freddie and Daphne and Shag. You know, all people. And then some Christmas ones in between here. And I have this now that I can put my stitch markers in to just keep them somewhere. I keep them in a thing right now. I'm trying to figure it out. But yeah. So that'll be the first half, and I think this last clip won't be too long, but I'm gonna go and come back so we can make sure we have all the clips here. Okay, I'm back. So that was from Kalisha. So my husband clenched my pearls with this one. So I've been hearing through the grapevine, also talking to Willie of Willy Nilly Knits. I'm trying to have better posture. Willie of Willy Nilly Knits. And I heard that the Addy needles are really good. I think they're based out of Germany. And I was like, okay, I think I want to give them a try. Like, of course I have, what's one more set of needles? Because you know me, you know I'm not just going to buy one needle and try it. I'm going to get a whole set and try it. Because when I try things out, I try them out, honey. So I want to do a big project and have what's the cords doing? How are they beneficial to me? Da, da, da. So, my husband for Christmas got me the Addy Click. And I think it says it's the lace set. Now, Willie says these are allegedly What am I trying to say? Pointy. Because I love a good pointy needle. So, I'm hoping that that is what they are, pointy. And I love a good metal needle. That's how I get to going. So, I'm looking at what's inside here. 8 sizes from US 4 to US 11, which is a perfect range of where I knit with. I have a 24-inch, 32-inch, and 40-inch cord with lifeline eyelets. I have a connector to help with either store stitches or combine cords. Cool. I have a gripper and a needle gauge. I'm trying not to open this yet because I am going to do a review video on it. If you didn't know, this channel is lifestyle, knitting, podcasts, and reviews. So I'm going to do a review on it. So I haven't opened them yet. I want to give my full first impression of how I feel. I can tell you how I felt when I opened it. I was shook because I was going to just buy them. And my husband said, "Oh, no, ma'am, you will not." And I said, okay. Because I respected that. Because I'm just a housekeeper. I don't go out. He works hard. So I respect when he says no. Most of the time. And to open that on Christmas, I was like, you got me. You tricked me. So I'm very excited about these. So, whew, that's it. That's it, everybody. I'm going to keep this one short because I'm probably going to flood you with videos. Because I have, basically, this is my second, like I said, my second shooting. So I still have one more video to film and then try to get them all out in a good timely fashion. So I'm going to end it right here. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope to see you in the new year. We are working to getting 1,000 subscribers. I would love that. If not, I am accepting that. I know I say that I go back and forth, but I am at a place now where me and my husband are saying that we're going to try to take each other's advice of enjoying the journey. And this is a part of my journey, whether that's 100 subscribers in, 1,000, 10,000, it doesn't matter. You're here. Thank you for watching it. And I am grateful to be a part of your life and that you take time out of your day to watch my content. And I appreciate that because I love making the content. And the process is talking to you about what I'm making. And I love that. So, I'm rambling because I'm tired. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have the most amazing 2023 knitting, crocheting, embroidering, living your craftiest life possible, whether that's coloring, photography, scrapbooking, reading, whatever it is that brings your creative heart joy. And I hope that I can stick with you on your journey in 2023 as much as you stick with my journey in 2023. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.